Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Brihaspataye, be the best version of yourself. Today I come up with another beautiful topic. Before that, I would like to request you all, if anybody is not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do like, share, subscribe and hit the bell icon which is right next to subscribe button such that you will get the updates whenever I'm posting it right now. Then and there you will get the updates. So having said that, today let's quickly jump into our topic, which is more interesting thing. Like nobody say no for this topic, and everybody loves this topic at one point of our stage, either with our kids, either with our parents, either with any of our friends. We have done this. Yes, it is storytelling. Yes, people, today I come up with a topic called engaging audience through our powerful narrativeness of the art of storytelling. So today we are talking about the art of storytelling. So before that, storytelling is one of the most powerful tools for engaging audience, inspiring actions, and building lasting connections. It's not only just entertainment; it's a strategic art form that taps into emotion, memory, meaning, and hear it how it works. I'll give you the practical things how it works. So why storytelling is more captivating when it comes to storytelling? It gives the emotional resilience in the sense of stories activate multiple areas of the brain, making messages more memorable and emotionally impactful. And the second thing it gives is relatability. When it comes to relatability, audience connect with characters, situations that mirror their own experience in case if they come through those kind of things in earlier stage or any part of their life. And the next thing which I want to quote here is the structure and flow. How you structure it and how the flow you will give it. A clear narrative art, uh, like a beginning, conflict, resolution keeps listeners engaging and invested. Their time is valued, right? So they are investing time for us. So the next thing is I will tell you some of the elements of a powerful story. Having said that, first element is relatable character. So the character, if you're telling, it should be very much relatable. Helps the audience to see themselves in the story. Second thing which I want to highlight here is conflict and struggle. When it comes to conflict and struggle, it creates attention and emotional investment to the people. The third thing is narrative structures. When it comes to narrative structures, it guides the audience through a logical and satisfying journey. And the next thing is dialogue. Dialogues always add realism and brings characters to the life. The next thing which I want to highlight here is emotion and authenticity. When it comes to emotion and authenticity, it makes the story unforgettable and it builds the trust in the speaker. And the final thing which I want to highlight here is the message or the lesson which you are giving. It leaves the audience with a clear takeaway or call to action. So, having said that, I want to clearly tell you a few things. Today, we delve into an extraordinary subject that transcends culture and generations, holding the power to captivate minds and can super actions like no other thing. That is storytelling. The art of engaging audience through the powerful narratives is not only merely a craft; it's a vital lifeline, or I can say like a life story in a today's overwhelming, busy, and saturated world. So, how do you honor this age old practice to forge connections that is always resonatable? Let us find out and let's don't delay it. And I want to tell you few of the techniques to engage your audience. Having said that, the first thing is show, but don't judge. Tell. For it, what is that? Show and don't judge. Tell. It is like something. Use vivid sensory details. Instead of he was scared, say his hands were trembled and he's stepping into the dark room. So that creates some curiosity. What was happening over there? And they can reimagine that. For example, it's like you can also use suspenses. You don't say, hey, can simply cannot be telling in a bitter about butter and to make that butter bitter. You cannot tell like a tongue twister. Instead of telling that, use some suspenses, tease what's coming next to keep the curiosity alive. So what's happening next would be the change everything. So leverage surprises. Let the people get surprises when they're listening to you. So having said that, unexpected twist or revolutions keeps audience very much hooked. And also I want to highlight few other things, which is like personal, and it's personally how you make them real life stories, build authenticity and emotional connection. It's not you tell like a person wake up and he just broken hands, just born baby, it was speaking too much, just born baby, it just broken all the world. So you cannot something non-realistic things, or you cannot narrate a story in such a way. You always need to give real life stories, build authenticity or emotional connection to the people and boosting them. So that is more important when it comes to storytelling. Also, I want to quote other things like applications across fields. What is that applications across field? For example, the storytelling is not only something like which we were using when we were in childhood, just to for the sleeping habit, or just when we are getting bored or no. It happens from A to Z. You go you just go for some shopping. That's all shopping experience you always share with your friend or your family. You just go and you just tell that things were good. You buy a product, maybe the address. You just go to your bestie and you tell, hey, I got this product. So that itself is also a storytelling. It's not necessarily once upon a time there was a king. It doesn't mean that I also go to company. You create some projects. That project's content you just create, give it in a short stories, like how you created, how the user manual. Every user manual itself is a storytelling. They say this, it tells the story about the product. So whatever the story you tell, it should be very much realistic. You cannot simply say something like that is happening, this thing is happening. It's not going to happen. You always diving in deep into a fascinating subject that resonates across culture, industries, and individuals. Storytelling is more specifically we explore how we engage our audience through our powerful narratives and create a connection. So drive engagement and inspire action. So grab a cup of coffee, sit in a couch, or take down any other place, settle in and embark that the story of and the journey of story. Understand what is storytelling and the integral part of a human communications. So let us see what is the application across field. As I said, in some of the field it need. If you go to marketing field, the job itself is to go and explain the story of any of the products. So brand, that marketing brand use storytelling to humanize products and to build loyalty. When you take leadership, leaders inspire team by sharing personal journeys and visions and their milestones. They tell it. Education, when you take the field of education, teachers use stories to simplify complex ideas and spark curiosity. In terms of our public speaking, speakers captivate audience by weaving narratives into their message. So having said that, I hope this video was very much helpful for you. I'm Sneha Pranav. Welcome to my YouTube channel Brihaspataye. If anybody is not subscribed to your channel, your beautiful channel, this beautiful Brihaspataye, I humbly request you all to please do like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell icon. You will get updates then and there. Stay safe, be safe. Until there, you just create a wonderful, positive, filled, optimistic story, and you learn the art of telling or explaining, I could say, in a beautiful way. Stay safe, be safe. Thank you. Bye bye.